Alola Pokemon trainers, this is GatorX, and today we're going to be talking about the timelines of Ultra Sun and Moon as well as the anime. Before I begin, I just want to remind you to check out my last video as well as my new Twitch channel, which I will be streaming on every weekend from now on. Hopefully. Also, there is still time to submit any videos you might want to for Spooktober. Details were mentioned in the last video, and there's a link to the Discord in the description, which also describes it. Anyway, with all of that taken care of, and I know it was a lot today, let's get started. So, Ultra Sun and Moon has been stated to be an alternate story to original Sun and Moon, and much of the discussion has been about whether this is going to be a sequel or some sort of alternate universe similar to what has been done in previous alternate games like Crystal, Emerald, and Platinum, or whether this is going to be extremely different, which seems to be the case as there have already been new Ultra Beasts introduced as well as new forms for Pokemon and other mechanics. This is something I have discussed, and at the very least it seems like the general consensus is that this is going to be an alternate universe to the one that was introduced in Sun and Moon, but that characters from the other games still inhabit it, just might potentially have different roles or attitudes, as we've seen with both Hau and Lily seemingly having different personalities as they did in Sun and Moon. I did also mention it recently, but it seems like the anime for Pokemon Sun and Moon is taking a turn different to regular Sun and Moon the video games, and the fact that now the Aether Foundation and Lusamine are being revealed, and it seems like there's not exactly much animosity between Lusamine and Lily, and there's also the fact that Cosmog is discovered rather than being stolen by Lily. Of course, we will have to see exactly how much farther this goes, but for the most part it definitely is very different from the video games. That's generally been the case with the Pokemon anime, but it seems a little more blatant this time around, just in the fact that Aether Foundation was the secret evil team of Sun and Moon, and it doesn't really seem like they're doing much harm in the anime. And so it's just gotten me wondering about the connections between Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, and the anime. So far it's seeming like potentially the anime is more linked to Ultra Sun and Moon. In regular Sun and Moon there was still a connection in the form of receiving Ash Greninja and that small Ash and Pikachu Easter egg in the Mimikyu trial. So perhaps all of those in regular Sun and Moon were a hint towards further connection in Ultra Sun and Moon with the anime, because now as Ultra Sun and Moon is drawing closer, we were just given the Ash Hat Pikachu, and the reveal of Dusk Lycanroc coincided with the anime reveal of it, which again is something exclusive to Ultra Sun and Moon. So then it's seeming like Ultra Sun and Moon and the anime are much more connected than anything else. So then does that mean the anime might give us a few more hints as to the actual story of Ultra Sun and Moon? Well, the question is we have to figure out exactly how much Ultra Sun and Moon is going to deviate from the story of regular Sun and Moon. Again, there is a lot of differences in terms of Pokemon and mechanics, but as far as story, we're not completely sure. Just in the ways that Necrozma seems to be the main focus and that there could potentially be a new evil team. And even Lily seeming very different attitude-wise in Ultra Sun and Moon as opposed to the previous games, it still seems like she might have the same role. But what if the anime does give us some hints about Ultra Sun and Moon? What if we're the ones that end up discovering Cosmog? And again, what if Lusamine isn't the main threat in Aether Foundation? What if it's the people we see in the poster who could potentially be part of Aether or a completely different evil team? And will we see these shadowed figures in the anime as the main threats? Mostly just some food for thought, but let me know what you think. Is the anime much more connected with Ultra Sun and Moon than any other game? Leave a comment down below and we'll continue the discussion down there. And again, this year I will be doing the event on my channel that I call Spooktober. I did go over it in more detail in the last video, so you should go and then check that out, but let me just bring it up again very briefly. I will be making very special Halloween content, and at the end of each Halloween video I make, I'll be shouting out anybody who makes any other Halloween videos, as long as you submit it through Discord or Twitter, which both are linked in the description, and it's related to Pokemon. I will put all of these into a special playlist, which I will share at the end of each video and recommend you all watch, so go ahead and join the Discord server if you'd like to submit some videos. Anyway, if you enjoy the content, remember to leave a like and subscribe to show your support. You can enable notifications by clicking the bell icon next to the subscribe button. This will make sure you see each new video as it comes out and will make you a member of the Chingling Squad. Anyway, this has been GatorX. Have a nice day.